If you watch the show The Boys, do you realize that Homelander is Yahweh and his son is Jesus? Watch these two clips without sound. So in this clip, Homelander is this man-made creation of an all-powerful superhero, but he's always wanting the love and admiration of the people, and that is his true weakness. So when the people don't give it to him, he fantasizes about genociding all these people because they do not love him and they do not appreciate him. And in this instance, Homelander is being celebrated by the crowd. He comes down to the crowd, and Homelander loves the adoration of the people, and if his numbers are low, then he loses his mind and things of that nature. But now he wants to introduce his son, who was made in such a way that could be related to the Jesus story, as a creation of his body placed into a woman, and then his son is born, and he finds his son. Now, when someone in the crowd disrespects his son, i.e. Jesus, because he's from his father's loin without him knowing that he created him through sex, somebody disrespects his son, he murders him. This will be people who don't follow Jesus. And this gentleman in the plaid shirt is a representation of the pastors, the priests, the government, those who are in charge. Even seeing the murder begins to cheer for Homelander and his son. And of course, the crowd goes wild and the crowd begins to celebrate. And Homelander realizes that he can murder people and still get the love of the people. Now, because I'm a superhero person, I love this show because it demonstrates what superheroes would probably be like in the real world. But if you watch this show, or don't, but let me give you a little bit of background. Homelander was created by man. He was created by a company, and that company utilized the superheroes as a way of making money. And as a way of controlling the people and controlling the government. Homelander was created via test tube baby-ish kind of situation where he was implanted. So he was made by people to be this all-powerful being who was supposed to be the savior of America. And of course, the company maintains certain controls over the narrative, and they also control the government in the laws that they make and things of that nature. And of course, there's a group of people who's going against that and trying to get rid of the company and Homelander himself. The thing that they embedded in Homelander's mind is that he needs the love and adoration of the people. What does that sound like? That sounds like the Bible with Yahweh. As we was going over Deuteronomy 32, there's a song that Moses comprises to be able to tell the people, in every 7th year, the Hebrew people are supposed to sing this song. And this song basically is talking about the fact that if you love me, I will be beneficial to you. But if you do not love me, I will kill you, I will murder you, I will genocide you, I will put you into the arms of your captors, you will suffer, you will be hungry. But that's not the only time the Bible speaks in this manner. There are plenty of other times that the Bible, that the Bible also speaks of Yahweh in a sense that if you don't love him and keep his commandments and his ordinances and his laws, that the people who are supposed to be his chosen ones, America, Hebrews in the Bible instance, will suffer untold punishments by this God. So Homelander is a representation of Yahweh. And then when they introduced his son was made by them injecting a woman against her will with the essence of Homelander to create his son. His son is growing into his power, but his son is kind of like, I want to help people. I don't want to be this guy that kills people, but he's also torn because he loves his father and he sees all the crazy things his father does, and he does some crazy things himself. So he's like a conflicted person, in the same way that the Bible Jesus sometimes speak in the same nature of the Old Testament God, but then other times speak opposite of the Old Testament God. Love your neighbor. We're all equal. Everybody is a child of God. We should all, I should be taking care of people. Speaks in that kind of manner, but at the same time calls the Canaanites dogs and, you know, that they're not good enough for the bread from the table of their master, still endorses slavery by saying things like, whether you're free or bondman, we're all the children of God. Same type of mentality that the son of Homelander displays in the show. So I really want to know, what do you guys think who watch this show? Is Homelander Yahweh, and is his son Ryan the baby Jesus? Who they think, let me add this part, who they are moving the show in the way to show that the only person who can defeat Homelander would be Ryan, and that's what the battle of this current season is truly about. Let me know what you think. Y'all have a great day, and remember always, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.